Imagine a complicated repeating signal that models a sound wave. This signal may be difficult for mathematicians to study because it may not be smooth enough to analyze with calculus. What if we could find a way to express it in terms of something else that repeats and that can be analyzed with calculus? That's exactly what a Fourier series does.
A Fourier series is the representation of a repeating signal as sine and cosine waves, something that mathematicians can more easily understand. Let's take a look at what happens when we add up just two waves. When we add these two waves together, we get a new signal that combines the peaks and the valleys of the original two waves. We can change the new signal by changing the heights of the two waves. Now, imagine an array of sine and cosine waves where one wave makes exactly one full cycle, the next makes two full cycles, and so forth up to 5 full cycles.
Just like when adding up the two waves, the total of all 10 waves changes when we adjust the heights of the individual waves.
This is the important part. When we set the heights of each of these waves to specific values, we can make our total look a lot like our sound wave signal. If we let ourselves use more than just 10 waves, our approximation of the signal becomes more and more accurate.
If we could imagine adding up an infinite amount of waves, the approximation converges to the exact signal.
Isn't that amazing? These waves are our signal's Fourier series. But how exactly do we determine how high each wave needs to be to make the total look like the signal? It turns out that a special calculus rule makes it possible to derive a formula that tells us exactly how high each wave needs to be. Fourier series have applications all around us, from electronics to sound engineering to even understanding quantum mechanics. I'm sure that when Fourier made his groundbreaking discovery, he had no idea of the implications it would have on our world today. It makes me wonder, what will we discover next?